what's going on? Glad you stopped by to hang out with me for a few minutes today. Well, this video has been about 6 weeks in the making. So literally at the end of August, I started talking to my good buddy, Mr. C.I.B, 123 Gamerman, about some of the stuff he had. Now at that time, he was still working on his house. He was having some major renovations done, had some problems had to have fixed. He had to take down his entire game room, and he's got a lot of stuff. Oh man, I felt so bad for him. But I knew he had said when he put it back together, he was going to be trimming some fat out of his collection. Oh, wait a minute now. He's got some stuff I've had my eyes on the trade spreadsheet, but I haven't really spoke up about it yet. I better do that before he sells something that I would like to have. So I started talking to him about it. Knew it was going to take a while. We both understand. We're adults here. I mean, come on. It took us about, gosh, a week or better to go back and forth between all the items that we were going to trade to work out a fair deal for both of us for each thing. And we knew we'd do it. We got it worked out, no problem. Then the problem became, how in the world are we going to ship all that? Luckily, where I work, we have tons of boxes of all sizes. But even we didn't have one that we ship our materials out in that big. But I got looking around, I found one that was a nice sturdy box that was big enough. So I put all my stuff to ship to him and it, and he waited till he got it and put all his stuff right back in that box and shipped it back to me. So this has taken a while. And about the time I got it back, I'll be doggone if I didn't have trouble at my house. Laundry room flooded, killed the subfloor. So for over a week, every evening after I got home from work, here I am working in the house till time to go to bed to tear out the subfloor and replace it. New linoleum, new base molding, shoe molding, aside from moving the washer and dryer out and all that. Anyway. So finally, after about 6 weeks, here we are. I'm going to show you what I got from 123 Gamerman. It's kind of a running joke on the Discord. Either one, the Retro Gaming Roundtable one or the Retro Collective Discord. When somebody gets on there and is looking for something, immediately somebody you know is going to pop right in there and say, hey, ask Ryan, 123 Gamerman. He's got everything. And it's always followed by a picture of the warehouse from Indiana Jones. And you're not wrong, really, but gonna have to correct it, guys, because he had everything. No, I'm just kidding. Ryan's got a great collection over there, one of the best Super Nintendo collections I've ever seen, especially of anybody that I actually know and can talk to. But like I said, he is sort of focusing in on what he wants to collect, kind of honing it in, getting rid of some stuff that he don't play so much to get some stuff that he does want. Now me, on the other hand, I'm the exact opposite. I am forever expanding. I don't care what it is. If I don't have it, I want it. Now what I've got here to show you first, some of you are going to look at this and you're going to think, what is wrong with him? Why did he want that? So, I'll just tell you, especially for the guys in the Retro Collective, you guys got to remember, I'm older than about all of you. I'm actually Generation X, not the older end of the millennials. I remember and have tons of fond memories of home video game systems before there was an NES. Now granted, I only knew about the Atari 2600 and the Tandy Color Computer 2 that I had. That was my first video game system. I didn't really know anything else other than that. But when I started collecting and kind of studying up and looking back at this and that, I realized, man, there was all kinds of stuff that I never knew existed and didn't see and never got to play. And I love this era of gaming. The very simple games, arcade style, usually for high score, or if you do complete it, you just start right back over and go through the series again. It's a little harder, or the enemies move faster or whatever. But I really love that early era of home video game consoles. Just because I have so much nostalgia, that's where I cut my teeth. Like I said before, there was an NES. When the NES came out, that was it. I mean, that was there was nothing better. Nothing could compare to what that brought to the table, and it changed everything. But there's a lot of these old systems that I have really wanted to go back and get and just play, just have in my collection, just because I think it's really cool. And again, a lot of people are going to look at this and say, man, that Halloween video did mess you up. So, have you ever seen a game that looks like this? That's right. If you know what it is, you already know what system I've got here. Look at this. They got a handle on top of them. You stick it right down in the console. Now, if you're a retro game collector, you look at this and think, man, that is a cool looking game. You know you want some of these on your shelf. You know it. Don't deny it. Come on, look how cool that is. And if you've got these on your shelf, somebody coming over, they're looking at your collection, they're not going to miss these games. They're going to look at that and be like, what the hell is that? And they belong to the Magnavox Odyssey 2. And this kind of looks like some of the PC hybrid gaming consoles from back then. I don't know how much PC stuff this one will do. It would be over my head regardless. I do know there are several of the text-based adventure games for this thing, and the dungeon crawlers, stuff like that. Now, that may be why there's a keyboard. It says it has a microprocessor. But I know it's used a lot for the text-based games. So here you go. Unlike the Atari, when you put these in here, the game label faces back towards you so you can see what it is. Just pop right in there, grab it by the handle, pull it out. Now, I gotta admit, I have not had time to play this yet. I have ordered it also did not have, Ryan did not have the AC adapter for it. I have ordered one, or at least I thought I did at first. I thought I put it in the cart when my wife was ordering some other stuff. Turns out I did not, so I've had to reorder it again this week. Order it actually for the first time. I'll get that soon. We're definitely going to do some gameplay videos on this. I'll have to do it Dad Racer style, of course, with my iPad recording CRT, but it'll be cool. So I got a stack of games here with this thing. Check that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games here. I took his whole Odyssey 2 collection. Again, most of these are very simple games, but again, I love that era. I love that simplicity of these early era of the home gaming consoles. So I've got one here called Dynasty and Directional Dynasty. It's like a puzzle type game with different shapes and stuff. And we got football, just plain old football. I can't wait to see what that looks like. I'm sure it's not Tecmo Bowl. And then we got Sub Chase and Armored Encounter. So this one says it has 9 different versions of Sub Chase and then another 12 or more of Armored Encounter. This is going to be a combat-like game. And we have Blockout. I imagine this is like Breakout, Alleyway, all that kind of stuff. Knock the ball around, clear the blocks out. Then we got UFO. I imagine it's a space shooter. Looks like it. And we have Cosmic Conflict. Another space shooter. Another sports one here. Volleyball. Can't wait to see that either. Alright, we got Alien Invaders. Gonna be like Space Invaders. And then we have baseball. Just plain old baseball. Can't wait to see that either. Alright, here's another one that I'm going to like. This will probably be the first one that I play. Has 3 different games on it. Speedway, Spin Out, and Crypto Logic. So 3 in 1 there. Now you know I'm going to play the racing game first. You can just go ahead and count on it. So here we got another one, a Pac-Man clone for the Odyssey 2 called Casey Munchkin. I mean, you can see right on the front, it's some sort of little animal, furry, rat-looking thing eating pellets in a maze. Come on. So there you go. There's one of the things that I got from 123 Gamerman. I'm going to have to split these up into different videos. We'll be here for 45 minutes trying to go over all of it if I don't. I like to run my mouth a little too much too. So, but I mean, come on, this is old school games and stories. So tune in next time. We'll see some more stuff that I have picked up from 123 Gamerman. See you.